All right. Well, it says we're live. It looks like we're live. Apparently, I'm live at D Live. Let's have a look at. Yes, it looks like we are live at D Live. We're live at YouTube. That's good. That's good. Let's get over to Pilled Foxhole. There he is. Crazy Chuck with a K. How you doing, my man? All right. Turn the volume down there. It does look like we're live. Live at the Big Three, anyway. The Big Three. Artist 61, how are you doing? Good to see you, Steph. How's it going? Gloria Paddock over there. And Let's Go Brandon. What are you guys doing? I am just kind of classical chick. I can't believe I missed classical chick yesterday by the hair on my chin. By the hair on my chin. Oh my God, folks! It's been a bit of an undertaking, to say the very least. I've been hitting it hard behind the handlebars. Just really going and going and going. Paying the price along the way. I'm working on my face. I'm working on keeping my face looking good. See? I mean, you can tell I had a bandana on, but I'm using all that good stuff, the sun blockers and all the crap. And Lord, it has been it's been entertaining. It has been a good thing. 5x5. We're 5x5, Bong hit. Thank you kindly. Everybody can hear me okay? Stream is going all right. Ooh, the weather's not looking good. The weather's not looking good. I am currently talking to you. I'm talking to you from upstate New York. Now, when I say upstate, I don't mean, I will be honest with you. I'll be perfectly honest with you. Where am I? I'm in a place called West End, New York. Let me see if I can find that here. I'm interested myself. I don't even know. Let's go there. And let's go here. West End, New York. So let's see if we can find it. Let's see if we can find it on a map somewhere. Not that I can show you, but I should be able to show you. West End, New York. All I know is when I rolled in here, it was dark. It was very dark. West End, New York. There we go. Okay. So I am off the 88 freeway. I am in upstate New York, well above New York City, way up that way. Come on, map, load up. I don't even know. Let me say some hellos while I'm waiting for my map to load up. There it is. Here it comes. At long last. Okay. West End. So I'm north of the Hamptons. Where the hell is this? The page is finally loading. This internet is it's the slowest thing I've ever seen. Let me back this up a little bit and see if I can figure out where I'm at. Okay, so I am just west of Albany. I'm just west of Albany by about, I don't know, an hour, maybe 45 minutes. So I am headed. Yep. That's where I'm at. That is definitely where I'm at. I am headed for Maine. I have to say to you guys that this undertaking this time, to say it's been a whirlwind is really just doesn't quite describe what I have been up against. I mean, I had such a perfectly laid out plan before I left. I thought, it's just like checking boxes, just do that, do that, do that, do that. That's not the way it has worked at all for me. For instance, yesterday, I made a blunder. Okay. I was leaving the upper corner of Indiana, and I wanted to go visit my buddy, Tim Sloan from Sloan TV. Those of you who are familiar with Sloan TV over on Pilled Foxhole, it is a fantastic channel. I love it. It's 24 hours of great programming. He works his butt off on it. And I was excited about meeting him. And he said, "Hey, dude, look, you need a place to stay the night? We got you covered, man. We got you covered." So I'm thinking, okay, I got this ace up my sleeve. Everything's going to be great. I leave Indiana. Somehow I got it in my head. I don't know if it was a previous conversation with my buddy Salty Nuts or not, but I got it in my head that Sloan TV was down in Cincinnati. So I just set my phone for Cincinnati, and he sent me a text, and I saw that he had sent me the address, but I didn't read the fine print. I just saw that, yes, he has sent me an address. I'll have it when I need it. So I'm getting hundreds of texts and hundreds of emails, and yeah, it's crazy. So I drive all the way to Cincinnati from the northwest corner of Indiana. I drive across and all the way down to the bottom of Ohio where Cincinnati is. And I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure Classical Chick is here. So I sent her a text, and I finally arrive. And then I pull up Sloan's text and I read, and much to my chagrin, he's not in Cincinnati. He's in Canton, which is literally all the way back up. In other words, had I just driven straight across from where I was at in Indiana, I would have gone by Crazy Chuck's, I would have gone by Angry Mary's, and I would have gone immediately to Sloan TV's place. It would have been about a 3-hour ride. Instead, I drove all the way down here and then had to drive all the way back up there, missing the people in the middle. I really have to say, I was really kind of hoping to see Artist 61 again. I was hoping to meet Angry Mary. I wanted to show Chuck the seat, have him sit on it, and actually see how absolutely fabulous this freaking seat is, my road sofa. I've been getting really, I don't know what is going on with me personally, but I've been getting broken sleep. And, when you're like exhausted, I mean, I'm not kidding you. I'm going down the road and I've got the nods, I'm like falling asleep at the wheel, and that's not good at 90 miles an hour. So, I stop and I drink a Starbucks triple shot and just try to revive myself. And when I finally do crash for the night, I fall asleep immediately. I mean, I'm asleep in 60 seconds. I am out. And then I sleep for 2 hours, and I wake up at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm awake all the way until 6 in the morning. And then I finally fall back to sleep, and I'll get like 2 hours. So with broken sleep and that kind of thing, that has been one dramatic problem. Another problem has been the weather, because folks, I am telling you, wait till you see my next video. Wait till you see my next video. I've never been rained on like this in my life. I'm talking buckets of water, like you fell in the ocean. Rain, no break, no break. Not even, rain. Sometimes when it rains, it rains really profusely. Then it kind of lightens out for a little bit, and it's just like a light little mist. And then it starts raining a little harder. This rain is like 80 sprinklers on, all aiming at the same location. I've got video of it. One thing I can say about these Easterners, boy, you get the greatest lightning storms I've ever seen. Speaking of lightning, I've been seeing lightning bugs. I'm on top of the world. I've been seeing fireflies. This has been awesome. I got the right time of year, at least. The rain, though, has been miserable. So what has made me have to alter my course from my original plan, originally I wanted to go from Belushi's down south to Omaha and see Porpoiseful. And then from there, I wanted to go down to Kansas City and see Abe. But the weather reports that I saw for Omaha and everything, it said that like NASCAR or one of the tracks canceled their season. That the freeways were clogged with mud and they needed backhoes or tractors to get the mud off of the freeway. It just looked like more of a hassle than I needed right now. And I don't need to get any more wet than I have been. I've experienced rain. It's insane. Let me jump around for a minute and say some hellos here, because there's a bunch of people here, a bunch of great people here, and I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Syllabore is in the house. Lynn Winters is there. Artist 61 is with us. Bad Zoot, someone that I really wanted to see. She sent me a text. Looks like you drove right by me, Zoe. Oh, man. Sleeping Stars. I did get to meet Sleeping Stars. It was awesome. John Rogers, another man I missed today. I missed him by about 50 miles. I ended up in Ashtabula instead of Sandusky. Ah, man. Spudley in the house. Good to see you, TL. Hope everything's doing good. Jayla 17. I met Jayla today. She and her husband took me out for a wonderful dinner just a couple of hours ago. It was great. It was awesome. Great to meet her. What a sweetie. And her husband's doing great. Everything is going. You know what? They are about to celebrate 20 years together. That is an accomplishment. I'm really happy for them. I'm happy for them. Things are looking up for Jayla and believe it or not, Jayla, I beat the rain. That's let me tell you, going 100 miles an hour in the opposite direction, I just kept looking over my back at those black clouds. I never felt a drop. Yes. Wait, whose birthday? Amethyst Cat? Amethyst Cat's birthday? Well, congratulations, little lady. Happy birthday to you. How freaking perfect. How wonderful. I'm going to get moldy. I probably already am. All right. Looks like I've mentioned everybody there. Look at this. Look at this over at YouTube, man. We've got some sailors coming in. John Otter. Oh, there's my buddy. Night before last, I met up with two of our sailors. John Otter is one. He's currently hanging out over at YouTube. And our friend Q Magoo. What a cool girl. Both of them. John and Q Magoo, oh my God, we had laughs. We had a nice Barbie. Hung out on Q Magoo's deck. She's got this place on a little lake, picturesque. It was just, You know the kind of feeling when you, for 2.5, 3 hours, you just get to stop and shoot the shit with people who all think the same way. It is the most refreshing, wonderful. God, I had the greatest freaking time. Absolutely the greatest time with Hugh Magoo and John Otter the other night. Fantastic. Just a glorious Indiana night. It was, the weather was just phenomenal. I beat the rain. Dragon Sage in the house. Good to see you, buddy. James Halloran, how you doing? Captain McMuffin. I am trying to stay safe. I promise you. I'm trying to stay safe. Dusty Blue, what's going on? Good to see you, kiddo. Let's go, Brandon. Well, a beautiful bunch of sailors hanging out over at YouTube. Where are our sailors over? Here we go. Holy smoke. Daily Insanity. Good to see you. John Otter. Prairie Fire just gifted a 3-month bronze tier subscription, and Daily Insanity picks it up. Fantastic. How cool. Sean Joe, good to see you. Porpoiseful. Don't lose hope, Porpoiseful. I've got a plan. And I'm going to share it with you. Uncle Krusty. Good to see you, bud. Good to see you. Last year, Zoe was crispy. This year, waterlogged. Seriously, this has been, yeah. You guys remember last year when I got on Quite Frankly, my face was so red. One of the people in the chat over there said, why does his face look like a slice of London broil? I'm making sure that doesn't happen this year. Just so everybody knows, next Tuesday, that's Tuesday the 9th, I will be in studio with Frank in New York, at Port Chester. So I'm really looking forward to that. Next Tuesday the 9th, Frank and I'll be his guest in studio. We'll talk about all the stuff I've seen. I'll have to put together a special video. It's really cool. Really looking forward to it. Let's see who else is in. Crazy Chuck with a K. Brother, man. I got to get a hold of Krusty. Okay. Krusty, I will reach out to you after this show, right after this show. Good to see it. Crazy Chuck, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I cannot thank you enough for that incredible Rhodes sofa that you turned me on to, man. That is the nicest seat. That and the adjustment on my shocks. I am rocking. There's Prairie Fire. I had the honor of meeting my brother Prairie Fire the other night. We had a great dinner together. It was awesome. It was like, I said, hey, I'm rolling in, pick a place, and I'll meet you there. So he texts me the name of this joint, and I log it in my GPS, and I drive down there, and kind of got rained on the way down there. By the time I got there, it's this glorious sunny day. I hadn't seen the sun since Wyoming. So it was awesome. Prairie Fire's there. We start laughing, joking. He's on a 10-speed. I'm on my bike. We meander our way downtown to a little college kind of hangout. We just gave it a shot. It turns out it was a great little restaurant. Food was fantastic. He and I were just shooting the shit, laughing, joking, having a good time. Hung out for, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Decided, and we should probably hit the road. I had somewhere to go. And the minute I left, it started raining. And that's what I was telling you about the other night. It poured like, I have a video from inside my hotel room, and every last thing out of my bag is hanging up all over the freaking hotel room It's all soaking wet. Right through my waterproof bag, right through my waterproof pants. You hope for the best. You really do. But things happen like this. I was so excited. I brought a second monitor with me. I don't think it made it. It looks like it took a hit up here. So that'll be going in the trash. I'm so glad I brought that. Isn't that nice? Isn't that freaking nice? You guys heard that my sleeping bag took off on me. Girl Patriot, how are you doing? Good to see you. LT 57 FSH, good to Trick Pony. What's going on? I'm heading to Maine. I will be in Maine tomorrow. I mean, I have to say, people, raid on Antifa, great to see you. Classical Chick, I'm so bummed that I didn't see Classical Chick. I like, for the life of me, I was right in her backyard. Bella, what's going on, little lady? Good to see you. Mammy. I had got a couple important things to say. I'm from where I'm at right now. I'm 80% happy with my accomplishments. I mean, I have just clicked over 6. I have ridden 6,000 miles since I left Oregon. And you're probably saying to yourself, how could you do that? It's only 3,000 miles across the country. Well, I didn't just drive straight across the country. I went this way, that way, this way, that way, this way, that way, this up to this corner, down over here. In fact, I have barely driven any freeway. The couple of runs I had on the freeway were one day when I was trying to race into Minnesota from South Dakota. I took the 90 for, I don't know, 100 miles. Then I went north, and because the bottom of Minnesota was all flooded, I came up through South Dakota and then went sideways across into Minnesota, zigging and zagging on little 2-lane. Oh my God, I saw the most picturesque, beautiful towns in Minnesota. I've completely, wow, it blew me away how gorgeous this freaking country is. There's so much to see. This is my 5th time doing this, and I learn new stuff every time I go. Every freaking time I do this, I see new and exciting things that I've never would have imagined. It is, God, it is so much fun. I wish it wasn't honestly, such a freaking whirlwind. The rain really put a damper on my plans. And then making a mistake, making a stupid human error cost me, I don't know, 300 miles and 8 hours of driving yesterday. And I missed a couple of people because of my, I just have to be more in tune. I do want to say this. Last night I met up on the 4th of July. I mean, who could have planned this? Last night was the 4th of July evening. I met up with Tim Sloan from Sloan TV. Great freaking guy. I mean, one of those guys that in 5 minutes, you just freaking love this guy. He is so right on. He is such a straight shooter, and you wouldn't believe. I mean, I got to actually get to know the guy. You wouldn't believe what this guy has been through in his life. Some really heavy things have happened to that man. And I'll tell you what, he is, in spite of it, he is one of the most based, right on dudes. I don't think I've ever been more impressed with with a new friend than I was with Tim Sloan. Really an amazing, I'm going to call him a dear friend at this point, as good as a human being gets. And so I arrive in my 4th of July outfit. I got my Jimi Hendrix red, white, and blue shirt on. I got my, oh my God, my gloves. Don't tell me I left them at the restaurant. Oh, man. I wonder if I lost my red, white, and blue gloves. I hope they're in my bag somewhere. I really do. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Tim took me out to see the fireworks last night, and we went to a very secretive part of Akron, Ohio. An amazing thing. And I shot video of this. I'll be showing it the next. I'll do some editing tonight. I'm way overdue for turning in a video of it. He took me to an airfield outside of Akron, which is where all the rubber in the world comes from. They're all right there. Goodyear, Uniroyal, Firestone. I mean, you name them. They're all right there. All the rubber manufacturers in the world are right there in Akron. He took me to the air dock. This is the hangar that they built the World War II blimps in. For a time, this was the single largest free spanning, mean there's no posts or beams inside. It was the largest free spanning building in the world until just recently. Well, you can imagine if they built blimps inside of it, they had to be kind of huge. And I mean, as a builder, I looked at this building and I'm just like, I mean, it took forever to drive by, and it's the tallest thing I've ever seen. Amazing. Anyway, from the view in the parking lot of the air dock where they built the blimps, we had like 15 different fireworks shows. It was great. I want to say this. I know that some of you guys watch the good old X22 report out there, right? All right. X22 always has commercials. And there's this stuff that old Dave has been hawking. It's called, don't ask me what it's called. Hang on. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. All right. I am not a pitchman. I have never been a pitchman. Okay. But those of you who watch X22, you know, there's always a commercial at the beginning. This is one of the items that Dave was hawking. It's called Canolidine. Canolidine. This stuff, you take one dropper, just one dropper, and put it under your tongue. It has a little citrusy taste to it. I have to tell you something. My buddy Tim Sloan from Sloan TV gave me this last night. Gave this to me. I took a dropper and put it under my tongue. Not only in 45 minutes, my back, which had been bothering me, didn't bother me anymore. I slept through the night. I didn't even toss and turn. I slept through the night like a spanked baby. Tim Sloan, I freaking love you, man. Thank you. That is like, I got up this morning feeling so rested and so energetic. I mean, I think I did close to 800 miles today, that's pretty good. I have been really burning up the miles. In fact, I'm looking at my back tire and I'm thinking I might have another 500 miles in it, and I'm going to have to get a new back tire. So that's coming up. But this stuff Wow, it works. It works. You can get it on Conolidine, Conolidine, Conolidine. I'm telling you, it works. Wow, great stuff. All right, let's look around. Just jumped in the ride. Victoria, how are you doing, kiddo? I'll be looking to bump into you down there for sure. For sure. Look at the fireworks going on. Zoe said Sloan was the type of guy. Yeah. Yeah. Syllabore. Yeah. Okay. I see. You're talking to. Do you see colors more intensely? Spud, it's not that kind of stuff. Okay. All it really has is like a little citrusy taste to it, but I don't know what's in it. But all I know is a little dab will do you. And I know I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight. I know I am. The shit works. Zoomer, what are you doing? Good to see you. The Texan, my brother. How's it going? The fucking DOT won't approve anything that works for truckers as far as medicine. It's all illegal for us unless it's on their list. Well. Anyway, folks, I just wanted to check in and let you know that I'm alive and doing well. I appreciate all the love and support. I have met some fabulous friends. I've gone some wonderful places. After I left Prairie Fire on Wednesday, was it Wednesday? This is Friday, right? Yeah, Wednesday morning I got up and I rode into Milwaukee and I went to the Harley Davidson Museum there. The building right there is right where Willie G started clinking wrenches together, 130 years ago, right there. They're true to form. They have built a huge museum. I've shot tons of video. I need to edit it together. I'll give you a little mini tour of the Harley Davidson Museum. They just walk you through the bikes from the very first bike they ever built, which is there in mint condition. Serial number 001 is there. And then you just go through and it is, oh my God, it's an amazing place. It's an amazing place. I loved every minute of it. Great stopover. From there, I ran south. That's where I ran into my friends John Otter and Q Magoo. From there, I went to Sloan's, and today I ran up into upstate New York and saw Jayla 17. By the way, every one of these people has been giving me videos, so wait till you see my new bumpers with all the new people. I'm so excited. I've got so much editing to do. It isn't funny. But from here, I'm heading to Maine. I'll be at my cousin's house tomorrow night. I actually have a second cousin up in Maine. And I've got a Frankly up in Bangor that I've got to meet and drop some shirts off with. Then I'm turning right back around and coming down the east coast of Maine. I'm going down to Boston. I'll be seeing Joey Mormon there. And then headed into New York for my rendezvous with Frank, quite frankly, on Tuesday. On Tuesday, the 9th, I will be in studio with Frank. So very much looking forward to that. After that, I'm going to head down the eastern seaboard. I may be stopping in Philadelphia. I kind of think I am. I know I'm going to drop in and see Awakened Mom in Maryland, but then I'm going to continue on and see Prayer Warrior Girl. And from there, I'm heading for my mom's house, where I hope to spend at least 2 days at my mom's house, recharge my batteries. I mean, you can't drive all the way across the country on a Harley and go to your mom's house and stay there one night and say, okay, I'll see you. You know, I didn't get to see her last year. I got all the way to New York and then had to turn around and fly home. So this year, now that I know I'm in great health, I got to spend a couple of days with my mom. From there, I will be heading down around the Horn in Florida, and then wiggling my way back up through the middle of the country. And then I'm going to come back up. I have to say, I got to avoid the desert right now. I can't do any heat. I couldn't do Phoenix right now again to save my ass. So I'm going to go back up to see Abe after I get done in Alabama and Texas and Arkansas and Oklahoma and all that. I'm going to go back up to Kansas City and stay with Abe Sinclair. And then I'm going to try to run up to Omaha and see Porpoiseful. And then I head west, directly west. And I'm going to the top of Pikes Peak. It is happening. If that's the last thing I do, I am going to the top of Pikes Peak because its elevation is higher. There's a guy, there's one of Frank's bumpers shows a guy up on a mountain, and I've got his name, and his elevation's like 12,000 something. Well, Pikes Peak is higher than that. And the guy says something like, you can get this high by watching. I'm taking you higher. We're going higher. I'm going to leave him down in the lowlands. I'm looking forward to making a new bumper for Frank. Let's see, Mad Pogue. Did you get to see Bitchtoria? No, I did not. I didn't. And it's kind of a drag. I was really hoping to. I really was hoping to. Bangor, yes, Bangor. I have not been that high up in Maine. I'm looking forward to it. I do know that I'm going to get myself a damn Philly cheesesteaks. There's this place called Gino's on South Street in Philly. And man, when I worked in Philly I worked in a place called King of Prussia, and we would go to downtown Philly and get those freaking cheesesteaks. I haven't had one of those it's probably been a decade since I've had a Philly cheesesteak. So damn it, I'm going to go get me one. I'm going. Nothing can stop me. All right. I know. Oh, John, I feel so freaking bad about that. Never say never. We'll see what happens. Maybe I will find a way to work my way back up, and then I gotta look at the map of the states again. I gotta look at the map of the states. It's the weather and everything, and just has been just tremendous. It's been a butt kicker. I mean, it is no fun. It is no fun driving in rain. I was in rain that was so profuse. I had my flashers on 100% of the time. I'm doing 35. I've got Rain X on my windshield. I couldn't see the cars in front of me. It was raining that hard. I mean, it's a miracle I'm still alive. I don't really enjoy doing rain like that. So that's why I unfortunately had to alter my paths and take some different turns than I planned on. It's never an exact science going across country on a motorcycle. I apologize to the people that I had hoped to see and didn't get to. We'll see what happens. I'm not home yet. Anything can happen. I really want to take a moment to thank the amazing people who have donated both to my PayPal and my Cash App. I have a video coming that shows every time I put a tank of this tank of gas is courtesy of Girl Patriot. This tank of gas is courtesy of Gloria Paddock. This tank of gas. I mean, there are so many of you who have just really been so wonderful. And the people who have put me up along the way, God bless them. God bless them. They were just salt of the earth, wonderful. I have had the most wonderful trip so far. You really can't imagine how wonderful this is. I'm a softie at heart. Okay. I just love these people. I love all the people who reach out to me and say, dude, get your ass down here, and I've had a wonderful time meeting all of them. It has been great. It has been great. That's about all I have to share for tonight. From here, everybody knows. I think I've told you I'm in kind of on the east side of New York, just above Pennsylvania. I'm headed for Maine, and then I'm coming back down through Massachusetts, Boston, and all that, heading south to Florida, and then I'll come down around the Horn and enjoy some of the beautiful Gulf. The beach in the Gulf is incredible. I learned my other cousin has moved back to a place called Gulf Breeze, which is on the Florida Panhandle, all the way out at the end, underneath Alabama. So Mississippi and Alabama down there. So I'm looking forward to seeing her again. And then I'll turn and go back up through the middle of the country, picking up the people that I missed the first time around. And then it's Pikes Peak and home. So anyway, I'm alive and well. I'm happy to tell you that I'm excited about the rest of the trip from the bottom of my heart. Thanks to all the wonderful people who have really just blown me away with your generosity. You're nothing short of amazing. Nothing short of amazing. God bless each and every one of you. And I will hopefully do a broadcast Sunday night if I can. If I am settled somewhere, I will do a Sunday night broadcast. All right. Thanks to everybody. You're all just amazing. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. There's Goobage. All right, my friends. We will see you on the flip side. I'll be seeing you for sure Tuesday on Quite Frankly. If I don't see you before then, you'll find me on Quite Frankly on Tuesday. That's a fact. Tuesday the 9th, I'll be there. Aloha. Take care, my friends. God bless you all. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for being off the charts. I will be seeing you soon. All right. Later.